In Mesa, Arizona, there stands a beautiful temple, but it wasn't always there. 100 years ago, when the people of Arizona wanted to attend the temple, they had to travel over 400 miles to the St. George Temple in southern Utah. Because so many young couples traveled that route to be sealed in the St. George Temple, the route became known as the Honeymoon Trail. LDS church leaders began discussing plans to build a new temple in Arizona in 1908. Unfortunately, World War I got in the way, and plans for the temple were put on hold. On October 3, 1919, the announcement finally came that the Arizona temple would now be constructed to serve the saints. A 20-acre site was selected and purchased in 1921. On April 25, 1922, President Heber J. Grant conducted the groundbreaking ceremony. Most temples are built with tall spires, but the Arizona temple was built in a style suggestive of the ancient Temple of Jerusalem, which was built by King Solomon. On the outside corners of the temple are carvings known as friezes. They depict the gathering of God's people in the Old and New World and on the Pacific Islands. When construction was completed in 1927, the temple was the third largest temple in use by the church. To this day, it remains among the largest LDS temples. The public was invited to tour the temple upon its completion. 200,000 people were able to walk through the beautiful rooms of the temple. On October 23, 1927, President Heber J. Grant dedicated the Arizona Temple. In 1945, the Arizona Temple was distinguished by becoming the first to offer ordinances in Spanish. For many years, the Mesa Temple was known as the Lamanite Temple, as it was the annual destination of Native American, Mexican, and South American saints. The annual temple excursion was a much anticipated event for the members living in Mesa, as well as those coming to the temple. The temple closed in February 1974 for extensive remodeling that equipped the ordinance rooms for video presentation of the endowment sessions. At that time, a new entrance was added and the temple was enlarged by 17,000 square feet. Following the renovation, the temple was again open to the public for touring, and on April 16, 1975, it was rededicated by President Spencer W. Kimball. Just north of the temple is a visitor center where people can enjoy beautiful murals, videos, displays, and other activities. The visitor center houses a replica of the Christus, which is a famous statue of Jesus Christ by the Danish artist Bertel Thorvaldsen. The visitor center and grounds are staffed by missionaries who are available to give tours and answer questions. In the springtime, the temple hosts the Easter pageant, Jesus the Christ. The pageant attracts approximately 150,000 people annually. It is the largest annual outdoor Easter pageant in the world. In December, the temple grounds are converted to an exquisite Christmas display, accented by hundreds of thousands of colorful lights, including a beautiful life-size nativity. The members of the Church of Jesus Christ understand that the saving ordinances received in the temple make it possible for them to one day return to our Heavenly Father in an eternal family relationship. It is there that the faithful Latter-day Saints receive endowments and are sealed eternally in marriage. The temple is the place where the blessings of eternity are realized. To the members of the church, the temple is a very sacred and holy place. The Mesa, Arizona temple stands as a temporal and spiritual oasis in the desert. Carved in stone above the entrance it reads, "The house of the Lord, holiness to the Lord."